Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Fox. And it's Champagnie in at the power forward position. And for Oklahoma City, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. Look at Oklahoma City. Well, they took a tough loss in game 1, but they're at home and ready to make progress towards winning the conference.
That's the plan, at least. But it can be hard to get the momentum back after getting stung in game 1. They have to make the adjustments here, for sure.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. The SGA shot is good.
And Shea didn't need a lot of time to get that shot off. His feet were set, his hands were ready, and he let it fly.
Here's Champagnie, defended by Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Shot by Champagnie, no good. Here's Oklahoma City now. This team has been cruising through these playoffs. Just one loss so far.
Yeah, they ripped through the postseason thus far, arguably playing their best basketball of the season. That's what you want this time of year.
SGA stepping out on the floor. That will create some driving lanes going forward.
Spurs working the ball around now. And the 3 ball is good.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6, and there's another one for the Thunder.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Fox passes to Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen on Dort. It's up a 3, and the Spurs another 3.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
SGA finds Williams. Now here's Holmgren. Williams inside, covered by Vassell.
Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
Pass to Williams. Again, the Thunder score.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Fox against SGA. And here's Vassell from the arc. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. The kick out to Williams. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Williams has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, Williams that time perfectly in rhythm. Just catch and release.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Spurs making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Castle against Dort. Barnes outside. And the 3 off target.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Outside, SGA. Takes a shot at the elbow. Barnes grabs the miss.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. 3-point lead. They look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Well, they just never looked comfortable out there. Part of that is the defense they were facing.
Here's Wembanyama. After the made shot from Chet Holmgren. Fox. And he drives in.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wallace comes in for Chet Holmgren. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Spurs also with the sub. Harper, he's checked in for Stephon Castle. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Now here's Barnes. Still scoreless. Williams against Wembanyama. Three-pointer, Fox. They get it back. A second chance effort. And Wembanyama with the layup.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Here's Mitchell. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Here's Shane Penny. Wallace covering. A drive by Barnes. And it's Barnes sticking it down.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Now, here's Mitchell. Up top, Joe. He's guarded by Harper. For three, Mitchell. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in this game. Three-pointer, Fox. Williams dishes to Mitchell. Here's Wallace. No good on the last second attempt there. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He notched and glad to have you with us as we get going here in game 2. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Castle is in at shooting guard with Johnson at the small forward. Luke Cornett is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Harper in at the point guard. Here's Joe. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Joe's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Here's Castle. Barnes kicks to Johnson. Pass to Castle. It's a floater, and he sinks the layup.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Here's Joe. Fires the 3. Johnson with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to Castle. Spurs working the ball around now. Takes the 13-footer. Johnson can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
On the wing, Wallace knocks down the 3 ball. Wallace has got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
For the Thunder, Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. San Antonio also making some changes. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Harper. And a rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And this is postseason play at its finest. Refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Vassell, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Down low. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the triple. Spurs have gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Fox, no good.
And normally that's an easy 2 for him. I'm surprised he missed that one.
Here's SGA. Rebounded by the Spurs. Now Vassell. Castle. No one around him. Castle on the wing. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander muscles it in.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Fox against SGA. And that one, good. Castle's got his second bucket of the night.
I love that basket from Castle. Heady play from the rookie.
Now, here's SGA. 10 points for him. Wiggins, a screen on Fox. SGA kicks to Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by SGA. SGA's got 3 assists now in this one. Fox passes to Barnes. Vassell against Walls. Vassell wide open. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Vassell's got 5 points so far.
And that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
Joe passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins from outside. It's hauled in by Cornette. Spurs trail by 7. Outside, Fox. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Jalen Williams comes in for Wiggins. Dort, he's checked in for Cason Wallace. And it's Mitchell in for Isaiah Joe. The Spurs also changing it up. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Luke Cornette. Olynyk comes in for Barnes. And it's Harper in for Castle. The Thunder lead by 7. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander knocks it down from distance.
Well, that's why SGA has proven he's one of the most natural scorers in this league.
Wembanyama looking it over. On the wing, Fox. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
32 seconds left in the first half. Harper wide open, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
Not sure what exactly happened there. It didn't look like they were on the same page.
Some changes here for the Spurs. Champagne's checked in, and Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
20 seconds left in the first half. Outside, SGA.
In the fast hands from Fox on defense. He never lets up on the pressure. Really makes you work for the shot.
Here's Vassell. They can't stop the run with that one. And that does it for the first half of play. Thunder lead by 13. And we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie. All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Coming into halftime.
Yeah, it's been a barrage of threes. These days, more teams are playing outside in than inside out.
Kenny, you hurt my ears.
And looking at where the Thunder stand. And that's all for us. Now.
back at the Western Conference Final. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Here's SGA. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Champagnie. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
You like to see Castle creating opportunities for his team.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%. Castle with it. And another basket for San Antonio.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams kicks to Holmgren. Williams inside, covered by Bassin. Dort misses.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
SGA with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. Williams can't get it to go.
This is definitely not how they envision starting the second half.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
Outside, Dort. Back to SGA. SGA with the throwdown.
Oh, that will energize his teammates. Going right at the defender and throwing it down.
Spurs trail by 9. Pass to Castle. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Wembanyama. Another shot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Holmgren.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Victor Wembanyama is second.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Spurs trail by 10. Vassell outside. Wembanyama against Hartenstein. Wembanyama just 2 big down low.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Thunder leading by 8. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Castle.
And the defense has to be extra cautious defending SGA because you know he's looking for opportunities to go to the line.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And Wallace subbed in for Dort. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Spurs. Fox kicks to Barnes. Champagnie passes to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, too easy for the big man.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
SGA passes to Holmgren. Outside, SGA. Banked in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23.
The defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for the Thunder. Isaiah Joe comes in for Jalen Williams. Pass to Castle. 6 to shoot. The 10-footer. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Fox has got 4 points this quarter.
And no doubt Fox has a scorer's mentality. He is constantly in attack mode.
Joe, good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Back to Wembanyama. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
SGA kicks to Williams. Wiggins passes to SGA. Shea gets it to go despite the contact.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Pass to Castle. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Castle's got 9.
That's a confident shot right there by the rookie. Castle wants to keep improving that part of his game.
Back to Wallace from downtown. No good that time. And here is Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Tries it from the top of the key, and it's San Antonio with another.
Clearly caught him off guard with that move. Not the guy you'd expect to bust out a spin, but it worked beautifully there.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with their lead standing at 6. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. On the court right now for the Spurs. Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. Harper is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Cornette in at the center. It's Joe on the wing. Wiggins outside. Here's Wallace. Nailed from three-point land. And the Thunder lead by 9.
Well, he hasn't had to carry the entire load tonight, but he can always flip that switch.
Fox finds Barnes. And the layup's good off the glass.
And Fox is a solid passer, knows how to get the ball to his guys when they're ready to let it go.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Wiggins outside. Back to Mitchell. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Spurs trail by 9. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Fox, no good. And here is Mitchell. Pass to Wiggins. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Fox with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Here's Vassell. Wiggins with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 9. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Connects from three-point range.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams comes in for Wallace. Dort, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. And SGA's subbed in for Mitchell. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. 5 on the clock. Outside for SGA. Again, the Thunder score.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Vassell sends a screen for Fox. A floater cleared away by SGA. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Doesn't get that one.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Well, he just outworked everybody there. Give him credit. He deserved to be rewarded for that effort.
Fox with the steal. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. First team foul. Up top, Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander covering.
Boy, Fox is so quick off the floor.
And SGA has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. He's led by as many as 14 points. Wembanyama reels it in. Castle. Oh!
That's as good as it gets.
Oh, man, what an incredible throwdown by the rookie Castle. Wow.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Camp. Right at the rim, no problem there for Shea.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Fox leaves it in off the window.
Yeah, when Fox gets into a rhythm, he is tough. Having himself a night.
1:31 left here in the fourth quarter. Vassell against Williams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dort. Beyond the arc. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. Castle puts it right back up and in.
What a play from the rookie. Castle showing this team they can rely on him when it counts.
SGA against Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the dunk.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see it. That's your point guard getting up.
And that's Fox saying, I'm the top dog here. You need a big basket, you come to me.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Gilgeous-Alexander buries the deep ball.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Nine-point game. Now Wembanyama jacks up a 3. Hartenstein with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
What you notice all the time about Isaiah Hartenstein, it's how much effort he gives, particularly when it comes to things like rebounding and defending. There's a reason Isaiah Hartenstein's an NBA champion.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0